Liverpool. The name itself seems to carry the scent of salt and the sound of distant ship horns. It wasn't always a bustling metropolis, you know. Oh no, it started rather humbly. Back in 1207, good King John decided this little spot by the River Mersey would be rather useful. He granted it a charter, officially making it a borough. In those early days, it was just a small fishing village, a handful of muddy streets, really. People lived simple lives, looking out at the wide estuary, perhaps not dreaming of the enormous changes that were to come. The river was its lifeblood even then, a quiet promise of connection to the wider world. The River Mersey, what a magnificent waterway. It was this natural advantage that truly set Liverpool on its path. As centuries passed, clever folk realised its potential. The small fishing port began to grow bit by bit. Docks were built, then more docks, each one bigger and more ambitious than the last. These weren't just holes in the ground, they were feats of engineering, marvels of their time. They allowed bigger ships to come in, laden with goods from far-off lands. The city began to turn its face fully towards the sea, its fortunes rising and falling with the tides, quite literally. It was becoming a gateway to the world, and the world was starting to notice. Then came the great age of sail, a truly romantic period, or so it seems from this distance. Imagine the sight. Tall ships with their billowing white sails, arriving from every corner of the globe. They brought cotton from America, sugar from the West Indies, tea from China. And they took away British manufactured goods, a constant to and fro of commerce. Liverpool boomed. Its merchants grew wealthy, building grand houses and impressive public buildings. The docks were a hive of activity, a cacophony of sounds, smells, and languages. It was a tough life for a sailor, mind you, but the city thrived on their endeavours and the trade they carried. This maritime history is not just something you read about in books in Liverpool. It's etched into the very fabric of the city. You can feel it in the salty air when the wind blows a certain way. You see it in the grand architecture of the waterfront, those proud buildings that once housed shipping lines and insurance companies. The spirit of adventure, of looking outwards, of welcoming the new and the different, all that comes from its seafaring past. It shaped the city's character, making it resilient, resourceful, and always ready for the next voyage, whatever that might be. It's a legacy that continues to define Liverpool today. Liverpool's story isn't just about ships and trade, it's profoundly about people, and what a fascinating mix of people it has become over the centuries. As the port grew, it acted like a magnet drawing souls from all over. The Irish came in vast numbers, especially during the Great Famine in the mid-19th century. They sought refuge and new lives, and many found them here, though often in very difficult conditions. They brought their music, their resilience, and their strong sense of community, forever changing the city's voice and character. Their influence is still so strong today, a vital thread in Liverpool's rich weave. It wasn't only the Irish who saw Liverpool as a beacon of hope or opportunity. Welsh people, our near neighbours, also came in large numbers, contributing significantly to the city's development, particularly in building and chapels. Then, from much further afield, came sailors and traders from China. They established one of the very first Chinese communities in Europe right here in Liverpool. This Chinatown, with its distinctive arch, is a vibrant testament to their presence and enduring legacy. Each group brought its own customs, traditions, and skills, adding new colours and textures to the city's emerging identity. It was becoming a truly international place. This marvellous intermingling of cultures had a wonderful effect on the city. It wasn't always easy, of course, people from different backgrounds learning to live together. But over time, this fusion created something unique. You can hear it in the music that has poured out of Liverpool, a blend of so many influences. You can taste it in the food, with new flavours and ingredients being introduced. And you can certainly hear it in the way people speak. The famous Scouse accent itself is a wonderful concoction, a linguistic melting pot reflecting the diverse origins of its speakers. It's a city that learned to harmonise different tunes. So Liverpool today stands as a proud multicultural hub. Walk through its streets and you'll hear a dozen languages. You'll see faces from every corner of the earth. This diversity isn't just tolerated, it's celebrated. It's seen as a source of strength, a wellspring of creativity and vitality. The city has learned that welcoming newcomers enriches everyone. From the Grand St. George's Hall, which has witnessed so much of this history, to the bustling local markets, Liverpool's multicultural heart beats strongly. It's a city that truly belongs to the world, because the world has helped to build it. Now, if you spend any time in Liverpool, you'll quickly notice some rather unique local customs and traditions. Perhaps the first thing that strikes you is the way people speak. The Scouse accent. It's famous the world over, isn't it? It's a wonderfully distinctive sound, quite unlike anything else you'll hear in Britain. Its origins are a fascinating mix, a bit of Irish lilt here, a touch of Welsh there, all blended together in the great melting pot of the docks. It's more than just an accent, though. It comes with its own rich dialect, full of colourful words and phrases that can sometimes leave an outsider delightfully bewildered. Then there's the humour. Liverpudlians are renowned for their quick wit and sharp sense of humour. It's often dry, sometimes a little mischievous, but almost always delivered with a twinkle in the eye. They say it developed as a way of coping with hardship, a kind of cheerful defiance in the face of adversity. Whatever its origins, it's a fundamental part of the Scouse identity. You'll find it everywhere, from the banter in the pubs to the lively conversations on the street. It's a humour that's inclusive, too. They love to laugh with you, and often at themselves. It certainly makes for a lively atmosphere, and you simply cannot talk about Liverpool customs without mentioning football. Oh, the passion. It's almost a religion here. The city is famously home to two historic clubs, Liverpool FC and Everton FC. The rivalry between the Reds and the Blues is intense, legendary even, but it's mostly a friendly rivalry, dividing families and friends in jest. Match days are extraordinary occasions, the city buzzing with anticipation and excitement, the singing, the scarves, the sheer devotion. It's quite a spectacle. This love for football runs deep in the veins of Liverpudlians, a tradition passed down through generations. Beyond the accents, the humour and the football, there's a strong sense of community spirit. People in Liverpool tend to look out for one another. There's a warmth and an openness that's very welcoming to visitors. Local celebrations and festivals are embraced with great enthusiasm, from the River Festival to the various cultural events that fill the calendar. This feeling of togetherness, of shared identity and pride in their city is a powerful tradition in itself. It's what makes Liverpool feel like a very big village despite its city status. It's a place with a very big heart. Section 4. Rules of the River and Rights of the City, Liverpool's Laws. Every city needs its rules, of course, and Liverpool is no exception. Its laws have evolved over centuries, often reflecting its unique position as a major port. In the early days, maritime law was incredibly important. Think about it, all those ships, all that cargo, all those sailors from different lands. There had to be regulations to manage the bustling docks, to ensure fair trade, and to resolve disputes that inevitably arose. These early port bylaws helped to create order out of potential chaos, allowing Liverpool's trade to flourish and its reputation as a reliable trading hub to grow. These rules were the unseen framework supporting the city's expansion. As Liverpool grew from a small borough into a large city, its system of local governance also developed. The town council, and later the city council, enacted various bylaws to manage civic life. These would have covered everything from market trading regulations to public health measures, especially important as the population swelled. Think of the challenges: sanitation, housing, maintaining order in a rapidly expanding urban environment. These local laws, though perhaps not as thrilling as tales of pirates, were crucial for the everyday functioning and well-being of Liverpudlians. They shaped the physical and social landscape of the city in profound ways. Liverpool was also naturally subject to the laws of the land, the national laws passed by Parliament. Major legislative changes in Britain often had a significant impact here. For example, social reforms in the 19th and 20th centuries addressing working conditions, education and housing would have deeply affected the lives of ordinary people in this predominantly working-class city. Laws related to trade and empire, too, played a massive role in shaping Liverpool's fortunes, for better or worse. The city's history is intertwined with these broader legal currents, which sometimes brought progress and sometimes presented new challenges to overcome. Today, contemporary laws continue to shape life in Liverpool. National legislation governs most aspects of life, of course, from employment to environmental protection, but local bylaws still play a part in managing specific city issues. There's been a great deal of regeneration in Liverpool in recent decades, particularly around the historic waterfront. Much of this redevelopment has been guided by planning laws and regulations designed to preserve the city's heritage while allowing for modern development. These laws aim to ensure that Liverpool remains a vibrant, safe, and attractive place to live and work, balancing its rich past with a dynamic future. Section 5, a flavour of Liverpool from scouse to street food. Right, let's talk about something very close to my heart and stomach: food. Liverpool has a unique culinary identity, and it starts with its most famous dish, scouse. Now, scouse is more than just a meal, it's a symbol of the city. It's a hearty, warming stew, traditionally made with lamb or beef, potatoes, carrots and onions. Its name is believed to come from lobscouse, a type of stew commonly eaten by sailors in Northern Europe. Given Liverpool's maritime heritage, it's no surprise this dish became a staple here. Every family seems to have its own special recipe, a closely guarded secret passed down through generations. But Liverpool's food story doesn't end with scouse, delicious though it is. The city's history as a global port meant that new ingredients and culinary influences arrived with every ship. Sailors brought back spices, fruits and vegetables from distant lands, gradually enriching the local diet. You might find traces of Caribbean flavours here, or a hint of something Asian there, woven into the traditional fare. Historic local treats like wet Nelly, a moist fruitcake, or the Everton toffee also tell a tale of the city's past tastes and preferences. These older dishes provide a comforting link to previous generations of Liverpudlians. Fast forward to today, and Liverpool's food scene is absolutely buzzing. It's incredibly diverse, reflecting the multicultural makeup of the city. You can find fantastic restaurants serving cuisine from all over the world, from authentic Italian pizzerias to aromatic Indian curries, and of course, brilliant Chinese food in Chinatown. There are trendy cafes, bustling food markets like the Baltic Market, offering all sorts of delicious street food, and fine dining establishments too. It's a city where you can eat your way around the globe without ever leaving the banks of the Mersey. There's always something new and exciting to try. Ultimately, the food in Liverpool is a wonderful reflection of its culture and history. The traditional dishes speak of its maritime past and the resourcefulness of its people. The modern, diverse offerings celebrate its multicultural present and its openness to new experiences. Sharing food is a big part of Liverpool's social life too, whether it's a family meal of scouse at home or friends gathering for a lively dinner out. It's another way in which the city's warmth and conviviality shine through. So, if you visit, do come with a healthy appetite. You certainly won't be disappointed. Section 6. The unmistakable beat of Liverpool. So, what is it that makes Liverpool so very special? It's a question many have pondered, and the answers are as varied as the city itself. For me, a large part of it is the city's remarkable resilience, its indomitable spirit. Liverpool has faced its share of tough times, economic downturns, and periods of great change. Yet it has always found a way to bounce back, to reinvent itself, to look to the future with a sense of optimism and determination. This ability to adapt and endure while holding on to its unique character is truly admirable. It's a city with a strong backbone. Then, of course, there's the undeniable cultural impact Liverpool has had on the world. Most famously through its music. The Beatles, well, they changed everything, didn't they? 4 lads from Liverpool who conquered the globe with their songs. But the Mersey beat sound was just one chapter in a rich musical story that continues to unfold. The city has produced so many talented musicians, artists, writers and performers. There's a creative energy that seems to bubble up from the very pavements. This artistic legacy is a huge source of pride, and it continues to draw people to the city, eager to experience that creative spark. Beyond the history and the arts, it often comes down to the people themselves, the Liverpudlians or Scousers. There's a genuine warmth and friendliness here that visitors often remark upon. They have a wonderful way of making you feel welcome, of sharing a joke, or offering a helping hand. This openness, combined with that famous sense of humor and a fierce pride in their city, creates a truly unique social atmosphere. It's a city where you can strike up a conversation with a stranger and feel like you've made a new friend. That human connection is incredibly precious. In the end, Liverpool is more than just a collection of buildings, docks and streets. It's a city with a massive heart and a distinctive soul. It's the echoes of its maritime past blending with the vibrant sounds of its multicultural present. It's the passion in the football stadiums and the creative hum in its music venues. It's the resilience, the humour and the warmth of its people. Liverpool has a way of capturing your imagination and staying with you long after you've left. It's a city that's constantly evolving, yet always unmistakably itself. And that, I think, is what makes it truly special. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.